Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel IdeaforuM. As you all now know that I am here to give you some tips on how to make a resume, how to give a good interview so that you get selected for the dream job of yours. So let's go ahead. You know what? When you talk about a resume, your resume is considered as a silent salesman. Don't forget, before you reach the company, your resume reaches the company. It is something which is going ahead of you. It tells the interviewer how you are. So don't forget that. What I'm trying to tell you is a resume is ideally considered as, a label, like a label on the product. When you look into the label, you understand what are the contents of the product. Exactly like that. When an interviewer looks into your resume, he understands what skills, what knowledge, what talent you have. And accordingly, he decides whether to hire you or not. So, when you are putting up your resume, make sure that you are putting up all the informations perfectly. I believe you get that point. See, what do an ideal salesman do? When he goes to sell a product, what he does is that he tries to understand the consumer. He may be having 10,000 things to tell about the product, but he does not tell all the 10,000 things. He just looks at the consumer and tries to know what the consumer really looks in the product, and he tells only that. If the consumer gets what he wants, he buys the product. So when you're sending a resume, make sure that you know what the company is looking at. Instead of telling 10,000 things about yourself, you just tell what the company needs. Obviously, you have that talents in you. So you are just highlighting those talents. So make the resume as per them, not as per you. I believe you got the point. Ever thought how much time would an interviewer or the recruitment team would be spending on deciding whom to call and whom to not, right? By looking at resumes, you would be surprised to know it's just 6 seconds, right? Sometimes a little bit more, but just 6 seconds. They look at the resume and they get the information what they want, and it's gone. They are not here to read the entire thing. They are not ready to read the entire thing. What they do is they just look for the information what they want. So my point is very clear. When you are putting up the things, information in a resume, make sure that you are highlighting them. You are telling them what exactly they're looking out. It is very visible in front of them. So it becomes quick for the people to get to know about you. I don't understand why people make one resume and keep it lifelong same. Don't do that. Change is the only thing which is constant in life. This is my favorite quote, and I believe it applies everywhere. When you are entering in a job, right from day one, your experience counts. Make sure that you are adding some or the other thing in your resume. Keep updating your resume. Once you do that, you will understand your resume is becoming heavier. Not heavier just because of words, but because of the talents and skills or the knowledge which you are acquiring from the company. See, basically, when you look at a resume can be categorized into 3 ways. Why 3 ways? Because there are 3 different types of jobs. See, it's like this. A job which is completely back office, a job which is front office, and the third type of job which is like out of office. Right? Let's say for an accountant works back office. An administrator or receptionist works front office. A marketing guy works out of office. You cannot say that all the 3 resumes would be similar. No. There are certain things which needs to be put in one particular resume and should be avoided in another one. Let's say for a back office job, what are you going to put? You will be putting up your analytical skills. You will be trying to show how good you are, how quick a learner you are, grasping things, calculations. These are the things which you are supposed to put in a back office job. Whereas when you go for a front office, you can definitely put a photograph, right, on your resume, an appealing photograph. because you are the front office, you're the face of the organization. You can put up a photograph. You try to show how good you are in interaction, how pleasing personality you have. I believe you're getting the point. And when you go for out of office, make sure that you try to tell them how energetic you are. You can tell them definitely that you have participated in some activities. You are good in convincing people. You talk about your way of adapting to different situations. Thus, when you put up these things, obviously a single person has got different resumes. This is specifically applicable for fresh graduates because they really don't know where to go in for work. So they apply everywhere with the same resume. Please don't do that. If you're applying at different jobs, make sure that you are making different resumes. 3 minimum resumes. I believe you got the point. Thank you. That's all for today. Right. If you really like the video, make sure that you subscribe and please do share with your friends and your relatives. Thank you so much.